Hi guys, it's Lori coming at you today with a recipe video. I'm going to make tuna cakes today. Alma from Keto Meets Menopause requested that I make a video of it when I make the tuna cakes. So that is what I'm going to do. If you are not subscribed to Alma, Keto Meets Menopause, you need to go do that. You won't regret it. This recipe is from Altena's channel, and I'm going to put a link down below to the original recipe. That's what I based this on. It's pretty close to his, but it's not exact. So if you want to see the original recipe, and I don't want to take credit for this because it's really not my idea, it's his idea. So go check him out if you want to see the original recipe. And if you don't want to see the original recipe and you have never seen Altena's videos, you need to go look at his videos too, because he has got recipes that are unbelievable, just wonderful. Okay, now on to the recipe. Okay, I have in here, this is one of the things that I do different from Kent, is my batch is much larger than his. So I have 3 cans of tuna in here, and this is my tuna. It is, hopefully you can see that okay. It is the bigger 12-ounce cans. So I'm pretty sure he uses the small cans, but this is just tuna and water. So you can use whatever kind of tuna you want, but that's what I have. And I've already got 3 cans in here. I drained them. I like to drain them real good first. So there's that. And to this, I'm going to add 3 eggs. I'm going to beat them a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but 3 eggs. I use this Duke's mayonnaise. Just use real mayonnaise, and I don't measure. That's another thing I do a little bit different, is I just don't measure. So it calls for 3 tablespoons for this size of a batch. So I'm just going to blob some in. Okay, if I can get it out since it's so low. And that might be a little bit more than 3, but that's okay. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to be using it again in a minute. Okay, next, Worcestershire sauce. I'll give it a little shake. Worcestershire sauce, however you say that, calls for 2 teaspoons. Okay, looks about right. 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. I just have the Great Value brand here. Oh, look at that. Yay. Okay. 2 teaspoons. Did I say tablespoons before? I meant teaspoons. I'll clean that up in a second. Okay, Cajun seasoning. I just use this ground red pepper. You don't even have to use it if you don't want. I just sprinkle a little bit in. I'm a little bit light on it just because my son and my grandson actually likes spicy, but my son's not real huge on spicy, so we'll just do a little bit of that. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And let me make sure I have all my ingredients in. I have a list up here. Yep. Next thing is Parmesan cheese, and that's just for the filler. Just the kind of the thing here, you know. Actually, I'm just going to leave the lid on and shake it up a little bit because it's kind of clumped. Okay. Just do it this way. And it calls for 3/4 cup. Oops, that might be a little bit extra. It's pretty close to being right. Break up any clumps of that cheese that I see. Okay, this looks pretty good. If it looks like it's still a little bit runny, just put a little more Parmesan cheese in it. I use my hands. Yes, my hands are clean. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so this is another thing I do a little bit different from Kent. The final step, well, besides cooking, this is crushed pork rinds. What you do is take a blob of it, and I just I use my hands, guys. If you don't want to use your hands, you don't have to. You can watch his video. Maybe you like his better. His are more in the shape of a ball, but I like to make them more in the shape of a little patty because the kids like these on a sandwich, and they call them Krabby Patties, by the way. Put it in the pork rinds, and I just shake it. Just give it a bit of a shake. Toss it over the top a little. And when I pull it out, I need more room. When I pull it out, I just kind of do that. There. Sit it on the plate. And put another one together. You can make them as big or as small as you like. Okay? Let me get the rest of these made and I'll be right back. Another thing, if you want to, you could always add onions or celery or peppers or whatever you want to put in this. Go for it. Okay, here we are at the stovetop, and I have my skillet here with some olive oil in it. I just used some of this Aldi's olive oil. I don't know, just basic olive oil from Aldi's. And gonna get these in there. Get them cooking. Okay, we'll let those cook for a few minutes, and I don't know, a couple minutes, 3 minutes on each side maybe. I have a platter here with a paper towel on it, so if there's any excess grease, it'll run onto the paper towel. Be right back. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. Let's flip these babies over carefully so you don't get splattered. Looking good. Oops, I messed that one up. That's okay. It'll be all right. Honestly, I like them to be a little bit more golden than that, but you can cook them to your own liking. I tend to like things, well, John and I both tend to like things a little on the well done side, so yeah. All right. Okay, while we're waiting on those to finish cooking, let's throw together a little bit of tartar sauce. Okay? I don't measure this either, okay? So do however you want. A little bit of Duke's mayo. Some plain regular old yellow mustard. Just plop some in, however much you want. Kent Altena has a recipe for a different kind of tartar sauces. I mean, his is a little bit different. So this is sugar-free sweet relish. Put in however much you like of that. That is it. Okay, guys. We're going to be serving these up tonight with a side of hot buttered green beans. A little bit of tartar sauce here. And this is going to be a wonderful meal. It is easy. It's pretty quick. If you want, you can even mix up the tuna mixture the night before and cover it up and put it in the fridge. Then it'll be all ready for you when you get home from work or whatever you're doing the next day. And it's perfectly fine to do it that way. I've done it that way before, and it definitely works. The kids, like I said, will be having theirs on a sandwich, and they may want some green beans too, or they can have some potato chips. That's okay for them. Not for me, but it's okay for them. So, here you go. Tuna cakes with some hot buttered green beans. I'm going to go eat. Thanks for watching.